right now as he's defending, and he's made some baskets. He hasn't hesitated after missing some early.
That's 8 out of 13 baskets for Dallas in the paint tonight. A minute 20 off the clock here in the second quarter. Parker keeps a live dribble and attacks and draws the foul. That's on Sean Marion for his first. Mavericks' first team foul of the second quarter. San Antonio will get a little extra time back on the shot clock from 9 up to 14. Spurs ball with the Mavs in front by 8. Scoreboards here in the second quarter are brought to you by Southwest Airlines. Go to southwest.com. Grab your bag. It's on. Haywood had to pick up Parker. Parker with a jumper. Airballed it. And Jason Terry flies in for the rebound. In transition, Kidd finds Terry. He pulls the trigger but rattles out a three. Back tap by Kidd to Marion. And Kidd gives the ball up. Haywood is fouled. And that will be the third foul on DeJuan Blair.
How great was Jason Kidd on that possession, from penetrating in, the beautiful blind pass, knew exactly where Jet had spotted up, and when Jet missed, J. Kidd tracked it down, then found Haywood for the bucket, for the foul underneath. Just a great possession for J. Kidd.
Brendan Haywood for the series, averaging 6.5 points, 5.5 rebounds. Came off the bench in the first 4 games and played about 22 minutes per game. Got the starting assignment tonight and has played 10 minutes. He has 1 basket, 1 rebound, and he's on the free throw line for the first time tonight. For the series, he's now 6 of 9 on free throws.
Jason Kidd, watch the effort. Tips the ball back out to Marion. Gets it back from Marion on the left side. Looks like he's going to shoot the 3. Drops it down to the open man inside. Haywood. Blair fouls him, but Haywood does not convert.
Missed both free throws, and DeJuan Blair gets the rebound. Early rebounding edge belongs to Dallas still at 14-11. George Hill drives the lane. Haywood there to challenge the shot. Mavericks running. Pass off target, and it is lost by Barea out of bounds. That's the first Dallas turnover as we played just over 14 minutes.
And that tells you how alert they are. The emphasis on trying to take care of the ball.
The Mavericks averaged only 9 turnovers a game with a regular season series against San Antonio when they won that series 3-1. They're down 3-1 in part because they're turning it over a lot more in the playoffs. They're averaging over 13 turnovers in this series. Kidd with a rebound off the missed 3 by Bonner. San Antonio only 2 for 6 from deep. A drive by Kidd. Haywood trying to get the follow. He had an opportunity for a 3-point play if he converts. Doesn't do that, and now that's 4 fouls on DeJuan Blair. Wow.
Well, Duncan's going to come back right now. Popovich was trying to get as much out of Blair as he could. And I don't think he'll be too upset about the fouls. He'll have him for a period of time in the second half to help give Duncan some rest once again.
Mark, I believe you made the comment the other night, the reason Blair can't get more minutes is because he does a lot of times get in foul trouble, a byproduct of his aggressiveness.
And I think, as Bob said, San Antonio certainly doesn't mind that because his role is a backup big guy to come in and use his skills as a relentless pursuer of loose balls, a rebounder, and I think an underrated post player, Bob. He's got very good hands and has some pretty nifty moves inside for such a wide body. Looks like Jay Ratliff with the Cowboys playing inside.
Well, if he plays as well as Ratliff plays for the Cowboys, he's going to be very popular in San Antonio.
Ball knocked away. The Spurs commit another turnover. That's their 5th of the game. Dallas in front by 9, and a travel is committed here by Haywood. Haywood's had some opportunities to add to his point total here with 4 free throws early on in the second quarter, but he's only made 1, and now he commits the turnover. Spurs ball.
Got to watch for the penetration here from Parker and Duncan on the 2-man play.
Jump shot, Parker.
Make him do that. He can do that, but make him do that rather than drive the ball all the time.
Spurs now shooting 42% for the game. Kidd got into the paint. Barea does as well, and he lays it in. And Dallas has their largest lead of the game. They're in front by 11, and the Spurs take a timeout. Mavs Mavericks have a huge edge tonight in points in the paint with 18. Correa just got a couple, and a couple from earlier in the quarter from Sean Marion. Both of those in the lane. Gets the bounce on the second, and the Mavericks lead it by 11.
You know, it's gonna be a very important summer. It's gonna be a busy summer, but you know, right now, you know, still got to get this out of my system first. You know, I'm not I'm a good sportsman, but I don't take losing well. So it's gonna take a while to get over this, and then start pondering my future. You know, I think I've said enough of insurance of what my mind state is. I don't think I have to say much more. You know, the only thing I can do now is just take time and, you know, make the best decision for my family.
All right, Smitty, Paul Pierce said during the series that he doesn't see Dwayne Wade going anywhere. I don't either. How about you?
Oh, I don't think so. I think he's the face of the franchise, but also we look at the Miami Heat and said he needs some help. This, for instance, if he could get a Amari Stoudemire or Chris Bosh, now you're talking about a bona fide number 2 scorer. Now you have a Beasley that you're not counting on as a number 2 scorer, maybe third or fourth option along with Jermaine O'Neal. This becomes a very good team if they can get a superstar like a Amari Stoudemire or Chris Bosh.
It's going to be a very interesting summer of 2010, or a very interesting summer of 2010.
Well, I'd love for the guys who are free agents after they're eliminated from the playoffs or their teams just to go radio silent until July. I think that would be great for the league. Just pump it up, make it dramatic. Just they have time to think about it. So radio silence would be great for the league. Lots to think about.
I'm okay with that, my man. All right, let's get you back to Dallas. The Mavericks leading 34-23. Mark Followell and Bob Ortigal will take it from here.
Which is certainly possible, as Correa leans in and kisses it home off the glass. Correa with the last 2 baskets for Dallas. And the Maverick lead has ballooned out to 13.
See, there's the drive. Those 3 guys want to drive the ball. Hill, Parker, Ginobili.
And Ginobili does do exactly that and draws a foul. And Manu Ginobili is on the free throw line for the first time tonight. For the series, he's averaging 6 free throw attempts per game and shooting 91% at the line.
J.J. Barea gets down in here, gets in a little bit of trouble, but watch this. He gets Parker up in the air with a bit of a shot fake, looking like he's going to go to his right. Comes back with the up and under move and finishing with the left hand.
He's just played with so much confidence this series, probably stemming from what he did last year in the opening round series against the Spurs, but he's been a huge spark for the Mavericks.
Tell you what, this guy at the free throw line is one of the best in the league. He is, if not the best, very close to the best competitor, I can tell you that, and just an outstanding player.
32 years old and a former Olympic gold medalist, in addition to 3 NBA championships, an All-Star once, and an All-NBA third-team selection once, Ginobili.
And reminding us how tough it is to pull off the giant piece of tape on the nose look. It's a tough thing to pull off.
Dirk against Matt Bonner. Dirk in the lane. Kept alive momentarily, and George Hill comes out of the back with it for San Antonio. He pulls up and makes the pass. Ginobili found Bonner, airballed the 3. And I think the shot clock inadvertently reset, and that's why Monty McCutcheon and the rest of the crew, Greg Willett and Pat Frayer, have stopped play here.
Yeah, there was no change of possession. That clock should have continued to run.
Because the shot didn't touch the rim.
Correct.
Monty McCutcheon talking with the scorers table here. San Antonio, as you see, is in a drought for the floor. They've missed their last 6 attempts. Greg Willett and Monty McCutcheon talking it over. I think San Antonio is going to lose some more time here. They're not going to get 18 seconds, it sounds like. Jason Terry on the bench. A la Bill Whittington, a little towel waving. Throughout his 6 years in Dallas, he has been a player that has had more charisma in terms of interacting with the fans and getting the crowd going than any other player. Hill out of the corner. He thrived out of the corner shooting 3s in Game 4.
But he didn't have pressure like that from Barea. Barea was not late getting there.
Butler on a drive, draws a foul. In Game 4, Hill went 5 of 6 from three-point range and scored a game-high 29 points. He made 4 out of the left corner at the AT&T Center, but missed that three-point attempt. There's Hill.